Ladies and gentlemen, 2024 has been a fantastic year for shooter Manu Bhaker. She created history at the Olympics, becoming the first Indian woman shooter to win not one medal but 2 medals, and became the first ever Indian to win 2 medals at the same games. History being created here. But the year is ending at a rather controversial and sour note for the 22-year-old. It all started with reports surfacing of Manu not being shortlisted for India's highest civilian sporting award, that is the Dhyanchandra Khel Ratna. Her father says it would have been better had Manu chosen cricket over shooting. That way, he says, she would have gotten her due. Now, we are going to be joined by Manu Bhaker's father, Ramkishan Bhaker, in a short while from now. Now, while Manu Bhaker had initially claimed that she had filed the nomination form for the Khel Ratna, today she has taken to social media to plant a seed of doubt. She says, and I quote, "I believe there has been a lapse, maybe on my part, while filing for the nomination, which is being corrected." But here's the point. Couldn't the shooting administration stand up for her and get her an award she thoroughly deserved? After all, if you remember, the BCCI had made a special case for Mohammad Shami to get the Arjuna Award last year, despite him not applying for it. Let me go straight across to Manu's father, who is joining us on the broadcast. Though let me tell you what the Sports Ministry today is saying. The Sports Ministry is saying, in fact claiming, that there isn't any list that has been finalized for the Khel Ratna yet. That is what they are saying. We are being joined on our screens by Manu Bhaker's father, Ramkishan Bhaker, in an exclusive interview. Ladies and gentlemen, he's in the Merchant Navy. He's sailing somewhere near South Korea, so his link is slightly unstable. Nevertheless, Mr. Bhaker, thank you very much for joining us. आप कह रहे हैं rather emotionally कि मनु का नाम जो है shortlist इसलिए नहीं किया गया for the Khel Ratna because she's being targeted, because this is a conspiracy. That, quote unquote, orders are being followed. My question is simple. Why would anyone in their right minds, in the sports ministry or in the government, want to conspire against an athlete who has brought such glory to India?
ये मनु भाकर के खिलाफ कॉन्स्पिरेसी नहीं है ना, ये तो ब्यूरोक्रेटिक जो अधिकारी होते हैं उनको अपनी बात सही करने का उनसे गलती हो गई, अब उसको सही में कराने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं वो लोग। से गलती हो गई कि भी उन्होंने ये गलत बोल दिया मीटिंग में, उनको ये नहीं था कि मीटिंग की बातें बाहर जाएंगी, उनको पता था कि ये जो मीटिंग की बातें बाहर नहीं जाएंगी क्योंकि उन्होंने साइन करा लिए थे, लेकिन उन्होंने ये ध्यान नहीं दिया कि बहुत लोग ऐसे होते हैं कि भाई थोड़ी बहुत बातें, अंदर की बातें बाहर आई जाती है मीडिया में। जैसे आप लोग तो मीडिया के बादशाह तक तो बात पहुंच ही जाती है, आपके पास बात पहुंच गई तो हमारे तक भी आ जाती है। तो वो चाहते ही नहीं है कि सरकार की इमेज अच्छी हो। इतना अच्छा सिस्टम, सब कुछ बढ़िया होता जा रहा था, तो कहीं ना कहीं कोई ना कोई कंट्रोवर्सी की जरूरत थी। और जो सेक्रेटरी टाइप के लेवल के जो अधिकारी आते हैं, IRS IAS ऑफिसर जो आते हैं, वो तो पनिशमेंट पोस्ट होती है स्पोर्ट्स डिपार्टमेंट में, नहीं तो वो अपने कैडर में ही नहीं हो जाते। यदि वो अच्छे होते तो अपने कैडर में रह लेते थे। तो वो ये चीजें मेक श्योर करते हैं कि सरकार की मिट्टी धूमिल होती रहे।
So you're putting it on the bureaucrats in the sports ministry, saying that they are simply not competent, and what they're doing is, at the sports ministry, is hatching plans to put the government in a bit of a soup. I get that, sir. Sir, but the protocol is that athletes need to apply for awards. Now, the sports ministry is saying, unofficially, off record, that Manu Bhaker did not apply, or that there was a problem with her application. Manu too is saying pretty much the same thing. अब अगर प्रोटोकॉल ही फॉलो नहीं हुआ and her name is not in the Khel Ratna award, in the Khel Ratna shortlist, can you really blame the bureaucrats and the selection committee?
खेल रत्न कोई नौकरी थोड़ी है कि मनु भाकर अप्लाई करती फिरे। मनु ने तो बहुत सालों से, 4-5 साल से लगातार अप्लाई कर रही थी। इस बार का तो मुझे नहीं पता है कि उसने अप्लाई किया कि नहीं किया, लेकिन ये कोई गवर्नमेंट जॉब थोड़ी है कि भाई उसको अप्लाई करे। ये तो सरकार को ये होता है कि भाई प्राइड ऑफ इंडिया कौन है, जिन्होंने खेल रत्न के हकदार हैं, उनको देना चाहिए। उसमें ये कंट्रोवर्सी कहां से ले आए कि अप्लाई किया नहीं किया, ये तो कोई पॉइंट ही नहीं है। डिस्कस ये है कि क्या मनु भाकर डिजर्व करती है, यदि डिजर्व करती है तो दो, यदि डिजर्व नहीं करती है तो उसको बताओ नहीं तुम डिजर्व ही नहीं करती हो।
नहीं सर, डिजर्व तो बिल्कुल करती है। जिस लड़की ने 2 ब्रॉन्ज ओलंपिक्स जीते हैं और देश का नाम रोशन किया है, 128 ईयर रिकॉर्ड ब्रेक किया है, तो वो तो डेफिनेटली खेल रत्न डिजर्व करती है। बट सर, यू हैव बीन कोटेड एज सेइंग that probably you should have encouraged Manu Bhaker to play cricket instead of shooting. At least that way she would have got her due. Why do you say that? Because from where I am seeing things, Manu is getting her due.
नहीं, देखिए, क्रिकेटर तो मैं ये कह रहा था, यदि पैसे के लिए खेलना है तो क्रिकेटर बनो, पावर के लिए पावर रखनी है तो आईपीएस आईएएस बनो, लेकिन देश की शान के लिए जो ओलंपिक गेम्स खेलते हैं वो देश की शान के लिए खेलना जाता है। यदि आपको देश की शान वाले में भी कंट्रोवर्सी होती है तो आपको नहीं खेलना चाहिए। मैं यही कह रहा हूँ, पैसा कमाना है तो क्रिकेटर में जाओ, वहां सब अपने आप आ जाता है।
ठीक है। लास्टली मैं आपसे पूछ सकती हूँ, वी हैव सीन मनु's tweet. She is saying that her goal ultimately is not to win awards or get awards. It is to keep a focus on her shooting and win medals. But क्या मैं आपसे पूछ सकती हूँ, मनु से आपकी बात हुई, how is she taking this controversy?
मनु ने तो यही कहा है कि आई थिंक मेरा काम खेलना था और मैंने वो काम अच्छे से किया है। आई थिंक आई डिजर्व इट। बाकी तो देशवासी देखेंगे कि मुझे मिलना चाहिए कि नहीं मिलना चाहिए, या खेल मंत्रालय देखेगा, भारत सरकार देखेगी, वो लोग सोचें, मैं क्यों सोचूं। मैंने तो मेरा काम करना था वो कर दिया। अब उन्होंने गलती की है तो वो लोग अपनी गलती सुधारें और दें।
चलिए, रामकिशन भाकर जी, हमसे बात करने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू वेरी मच। आई थिंक पोस्ट दिस इंटायर कंट्रोवर्सी दैट हैज बीन ब्रूइंग फॉर द लास्ट 48 hours, Manu's name definitely will be in the shortlist, and my guess is that she will be getting the Khel Ratna. But let's wait and watch. Meanwhile, Manu's coach Jaspal Rana is speaking as well. In fact, in an interview to Mirror Now, he was quite literally in tears, asking if this is how we treat our athletes. Let's listen in to that as well.
Here for a bigger issue, which is of course Manu Bhaker and the Khel Ratna award. Do you not think that it should have been an automatic transition after what she did at the Paris Olympics, that the Khel Ratna should just have been a formality?
This is not a good example set by whoever said this example. This is not done. And she's not fighting for the award. She is just putting her point forward. And so am I. It's not that I want that she should get the award, but what is right and what is wrong is wrong. The process of selecting these awardees is not right. If some athlete could not apply due to maybe somebody is busy in their training, maybe somebody does not know how to apply, maybe somebody is too not even in country, somebody is in some interior part of the country. So if they don't apply, they will not get.
They say that, the list is speculative, and of course Manu will be included in this list. They're trying to right the wrong precedent that was about to be set.
Damage is done. It doesn't matter now.
Even if she gets the Khel Ratna?
Not this way.
Would you want to share with us on Times Now what exactly is so hurtful to you about this entire incident, that today I see you with tears in your eyes?
Nothing will change. We are talking about hosting Olympic. And that's what we're doing.
So are you hurt that there was no respect for Manu or for you or the enormity of what was achieved in Paris?
It doesn't matter. We got enough love and affection from everyone in this country after Olympic. But the way things are moving, we're talking about making ourselves as a sporting nation. We're heading nowhere.
My guest this evening, Dr. Sunita Godara, is an Asian marathon champion. She's joining us on the broadcast. Ranjit Bajaj is a sports enthusiast joining us on the broadcast as well. Thank you both for joining us. Rajiv, can I just come to you and ask you whether you think the damage has already been done? Look, the fact is we are hearing from the sports ministry. Again, they're not saying anything officially it's all source based. First they said अरे कोई shortlist ही नहीं बनी. Then there is another source that will say shortlist तो बन गई, but ultimately the final say will be of the sports minister, and the sports minister will ensure that her name is added. But I want to ask you if the damage has already been done.
I really think this entire thing of having to apply for your awards even after you've achieved so much. I mean, having a double Olympic medalist, or the first woman after independence ever to win two Olympic medals in the same. She almost, by the way, we keep forgetting, she missed the third. She almost had three. I was on this very channel. She missed it by a whisker. So for that kind of a person to be having to apply for awards itself is a travesty.
Dr. Sunita Godara, there's a good chance now, after the controversy has proved, that not only will Manu Bhaker's name be in the shortlist, she will also probably get the Khel Ratna. There is enough damage that has been done. There are many people in the sports ministry today who have been left shamefaced. But Manu's coach, Jaspal Rana, is saying, this is not the way. Even if she gets it now, it doesn't matter. Because this is not the way she should have got India's, second highest civilian sporting honor. She deserved better.
Seeing Jaspal Rana in tears, it's, bizarre. What is happening in sports arena, where one side they say we are going to be a sporting nation, Olympics and blah, blah, blah. And other side, all the Olympic medalists facing such things, You have seen what happened with wrestlers, what is happening with this double medal winner in the Olympics for the first time, and her coach is in tears. This is not done thing, And secondly, the rules of award ceremonies. The athlete who has already shown his credibility or her credibility, that person has to apply. Why? Can't ministry see that? These officials who are sitting there and eating in the name of sports, can't they see that who is the medal winner, who is not? Even then they have to prove and they have to apply. First of all, this rule is wrong, that the medal winner has to apply when you know that such medal winners will get such awards. It's all in black and white. And then why the sports person has to apply? Jaspal Rana was right. Maybe the young girl, she forgot to apply in time. They don't, showcase that when to apply, which is the last date and things like that. Even if she has applied, it goes to the federation. And if the federation has some sports politics, then again,
Correct.
It is denied. So the main problem is when it is a right, who gives the sports award? Ministry. Then why they give rights to the federations to choose or select or rectify or scrutiny? Why? So, these things are becoming a problem. Not only, these are, 40 years back, same thing happened with Milkha Singh. So this is not done thing what is happening in sports for the awards.
I just find the argument very... First, though, I agree with you. Why should any sports person who's won India glory have to apply for an award? But that is the tradition, and that's how the tradition has always been. Like if you see journalism awards, because I was questioning the oddity, and I said, why should someone like a Mohammad Shami? But then I look at journalism awards as well, Ranjit, and you have to apply. You have to send applications, and that is when your application gets selected and your work is reviewed, and you get the award or you don't get the award, right? So there is a question on that. Why should we have rules like this, where exactly. An athlete who has got India glory needs to apply? But Ranjit, my question is, my question is this. Fact is that last year, Mohammad Shami didn't apply for the Arjuna Awards. But the BCCI made a special request to the sports ministry to say, this guy has done a fab job for India. We think he should get the Arjuna Award. So there was excellence, there was a recognition for that excellence, and therefore you deviate from rules for excellence. In this case, I want to ask you, Ranjit, what was, for example, the Shooting Federation doing? If you know that Manu's name is not there, bolo na, bhai dalo usko.
Exactly. Ma'am, the federation is there to protect its athlete. That's the only job of the federation. The federation of that athlete has to stand up for that athlete. And the federation should be the proudest that that athlete has won them the laurels. because the federation is there and whatever is there is because of that athlete. I mean, who would know or even talk to the shooting president if it wasn't for Manu Bhaker? He's along with her everywhere she goes for medals. Now's the time he needs to stand up for her. The same way BCCI stood up for Shami. And ma'am, just one thing, coming back to the journalism, ma'am, you still have to prove it because you've not been awarded a gold medal by the National Journalistic Society or whatever it is, and it's not a proven fact. You give your body of work and then they decide on your body of work. Manu Bhaker's body of work was decided in the Olympics twice. And that is why she deserves it. So suppose the journalist has already been given, a Nobel Prize, for example. Then she deserves it without applying for it. Why?
All right, we'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you, both of you very much for joining.